Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Lockness Monet, for those of you who do not know me. For those of you who do, hey guys, welcome back. And for all of my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing, I do appreciate it. So today's video is going to be about some of the main things that I did prior to getting my Sisterlocks, okay? I just wanted to share some tips with you all. Some you may have heard, some you may have not, just to kind of get you in the groove if you're thinking about really making the decision to get Sisterlocks. You know, hopefully some of these tips can help you. So the first and main thing I want to say is do your research, okay? I'm gonna say it again. Do your, not sister research, not your friend research, your research, okay? Because it's gonna be your head, your hair, your money, okay? So whatever you gotta do, there's like Sisterlocks have evolved. I've only had Sisterlocks for 2 years, but since my installation, Sisterlocks have like skyrocketed as far as like, you know, resources. Because when I first started, I was like, oh, you know, I really only had YouTube, and then I found a couple websites about Sisterlocks, but now it's on YouTube. You have multiple consultants who have their websites, the social media sites, you know, everywhere. Even going to the sisterlocks.com homepage to do some reading, you know, looking at testimonies or testimonials, looking at other people's journeys, calling around, you know, if you're in the area where you know there's a consultant and or trainee that you may have seen, hey, can I talk to you? Can I, you know, schedule a consultation to kind of converse a little bit more about it? You know, there's many things you can do to go ahead and try to do to gain as much knowledge you can about Sisterlocks and you know, what they are, like, you know, the format in which they are installed and everything. So do your own research, okay? That's going to be your number one thing. Number two thing for me, I would say, is to plan accordingly, okay? Sisterlocks are not cheap. One more time. Sisterlocks are not cheap, okay? Don't go broke trying to get Sisterlocks. Honest, and it depends on where you are in the U.S. or wherever you are. I'm in the U.S., that's why I said U.S. You know, certain areas, locations are higher. You may pay higher out in California than you would here in the South. You know, it depends on where you are. Plan accordingly. Do not spend your whole tax refund check trying to get your locks, honey, okay? Please don't do it. Just, you know, save a little bit here, you know, do a little bit there. You know, you can just just save, y'all. Don't go broke. Plan accordingly when you're trying to get your Sisterlocks, okay? Because like I said, they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. And speaking of cheap and or not cheap, the third thing I want to talk about is if you're thinking about having a certified Sisterlocks consultant install your locks, or if you are looking more towards a trainee route. So the trainee route is going to be cheaper because they're in training. They are doing these installations to get certified, okay? Then you have your Sisterlocks consultants who are already certified, and they are going to charge you more because they're already certified to install these prestigious little locks in your hair, okay? So yeah, do your research on that. Maybe if, you know, some people say, well, I don't know where to look for consultants and or trainees. Go to the sisterlocks.com website, sisterlocks.com, and you can go search your area, your state. There are sometimes, I'm sure there are trainees and there are certified Sisterlocks consultants on the website, as well as people who have been recertified. So, you know, the list is endless. You'll be able to see and look who is in your area, and if they are a certified Sisterlocks consultant and or a trainee. Okay, like I said, you're gonna pay less for the trainee, and even I know some trainees who have done specials, and you know, so that they can build their clientele to get enough heads to submit to headquarters to become certified. My number four, this kind of goes back to number one when I was talking about do your own research. I would say this one is to ask to look at the trainee and or the Sisterlock consultant's work. It's not gonna hurt. I mean, this is gonna be your head. You will wanna see, well, I wanted to see what her work looked like and, you know, her work ethic, and I just wanna see because, I mean, I'm putting my money into this. I had a trainee install my locks, for those of you who do not know, but those of you who have been following me, y'all know that I had a trainee install my locks. So I initially was going to have a certified Sisterlocks consultant do it, but she was so booked out, and she recommended this person to me. She was like, you know, I would not recommend someone I did not think would do a superior job on your head. So I'm glad I went that route too, because she did a phenomenal job. So yeah, I mean, you just really ask questions. You know, ask if they have any social media sites. Ask if they have any pictures in their phones. Ask if they have any websites you can go look at. You know, this is the person who's going to be in your head for 20 plus hours installing your locks and doing your retightening. So, you know, you kind of want to build that rapport with them. I don't think nothing's wrong with that. I like asking questions, because if you don't ask questions, you don't know. You won't know. And then you get in a chair and then they jack up your grid and now you're mad. You know what I'm saying? So ask questions. That's one of my biggest things to do, is ask questions. My fifth and final recommendation for you when you are considering Sisterlocks is to, or if you've already kind of gotten into that groove of, yes, I'm gonna get my Sisterlocks. I've already set my consultation up. I know who's gonna do my locks and all this jazz. Measure your own hair. It's not gonna hurt. I mean, they're gonna measure your hair, you know, when you go for your consultation. But for you to kind of have a foundation of what you may be paying, because you pay according to length in your hair. I know some people start at 4 inches, some start at 5 flat rate, and then they kind of tack on charges with how many inches of hair you have. So say, you know, the person you're going to charges $700 flat rate fee for 5 inches of hair. You have 6 inches of hair. They charge an additional $50 for, you know, each additional inch. So you're looking at $750. So you can have like a good little reference range on what you're going to be paying. And then also when they go to measure your hair, you can be like, well, I kind of got this, you know, do you mind measuring it one more time? I don't think anything's wrong with that either. But, you know, some people may be like, oh, you questioning me? You know, no, I'm just trying to see, because I have to pay you the money. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good thing too, to measure your own hair prior to going into your consultation with your trainee and or Sisterlocks consultant. And those are my main recommendations. If I think of some more, I'll make a part 2, but those are my main ones that I wanted to share with you guys. So do your own research, ask questions, plan accordingly. You know, don't go broke trying to get Sisterlocks, okay? They will be here. They ain't going nowhere. I can guarantee you that. They ain't going nowhere. Look at social media for their work, websites, blogs, you know, vlogs, everything. You know, look and see to kind of give you, you know, a foundation to start off if you're really considering getting Sisterlocks, and to measure your hair to kind of see if you're willing to cut your hair or if you're gonna be able to afford, you know, if you got 10 inches of hair and you know, you want to keep all 10 inches of your hair, then you'll kind of have a foundation of what you're looking at paying and the time frame it's gonna take for installation, because the longer your hair, from my understanding, it may take a little bit longer for installation of your locks. So if you guys have any other questions, or if y'all can think of anything y'all want to ask me, please leave it in the comment box down below. I would love to chit chat with y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for following me on my journey. I am 2 years in June, July, August. 2 years, 2 months, okay? With my babies. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care, bye.